everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a what we ate video for you. I'm going to try to film some of our meals and show you the things that we enjoy having in our family of 10. This morning we are having waffles. My husband and my two oldest boys are gone to a men's breakfast at the church that my in-laws go to, so we're going to have waffles here at the house. I think it's going to take me a while to cook them. I've got a big, it's kind of going fast, got a big bowl and my waffle maker, and I made extra so that we can have some for like leftovers tomorrow and the next day, but this is what we're having for breakfast this morning. Okay, so for lunch today we are having, this is leftover sausage and potato soup. I don't know if there's actually any sausage left in there. I think all the sausages got eaten. So potatoes and carrots. There's one sausage, the loner guy. Potatoes and carrots, onions in there. So we're gonna have that soup. And then in here, this is not a lot for our family, but Kolter shot his first deer a few days ago. So I sliced the heart into slices, and I also sliced the tenderloins. We took those out. The deer is still hanging, and it'll hang probably till next week. But the stuff that we took out right away, the heart, this is a piece of the heart. The heart and the tenderloins are in here. This is part of a tenderloin. They're in here, and I'm gonna fry these up to have with our soup. And then I might even get out some of the leftover stuff out of the fridge that we have in there, warm that up, depending on if I think we'll need it. After I sliced these and put them in the bowl, I sprinkled some flour and some seasoning salt on them and just moved them all around to get them completely covered. And then over here, I've got my pan, my griddle warming up with some oil on it. And I'm just gonna fry those up until they're crunchy and see what else I can find in the fridge. Yeah, took those, they need to go in Dad's bed. Okay, this is how lunch is looking. I found some egg noodles in the fridge that were left over from our stroganoff and decided to just add those into the soup. And so now the soup has thickened up quite a bit. And Kaylee added some salt and pepper to it and said it's really good. Good. Mm-hmm. These are the last steaks that are cooking here. The rest of them I've got in the oven, staying warm. So this will be our lunch for today, and hopefully we'll clean the fridge out of a few leftovers. I've also got some lemon bars in there that people can eat if they need something else when we're done with this, but trying to get the refrigerator cleaned out.
Yep, here's my apple.
Okay, for dinner tonight, the kids are going to have hot dogs and buns and potato chips. So we have church tonight and we've got to leave in less than an hour. So they're having that, which is just a quick, easy dinner. I am making myself a protein shake with my Arbonne protein. So I'll show you real quick how I do that. It's very easy and it's very filling. And I am like, I don't drink one every day, but almost every day. And I'm to the point where I almost crave them. Sometimes I crave them in the morning. Sometimes I crave them in the afternoon. I don't want to have hot dogs and chips, so I'm gonna have a protein shake. Alright, first thing I have in here is some almond milk. This is almost a cup of almond milk. Tonight, I'm going to add a banana.
Oh, shit, you dang, come on.
So I can get my banana open. Okay, where's Clayton be at? Do you know where Klayton is? Kendon, go find Klayton and tell him to come to the table. And Biddy. I think I hear him downstairs, actually.
I picked in the
banana.
I picked in the gold his bedroom and it said, did I eat? Nope. I need your help.
also, today I'm going to use the vanilla flavor protein powder from Arbonne. Normally, I really like the coffee flavor. It is my favorite. But since I'm having banana, I'm going to use vanilla. And you add 2 scoops in there per shake. That gives you 20 grams of protein, of vegan protein, with all sorts of added vitamins and minerals in there with it. It's excellent. Okay, I'm also going to put in some almond butter. I could use peanut butter, but I've got this almond butter, so I'm trying to finish it. It also doesn't have any sugar in it, which is what I like. And the peanut butter that I have has added sugar, so I just put a big old scoop in there. Yeah, why don't you sit down and pray with everyone and then you guys can eat. Klayton will need his hot dog cut. And I think I'm gonna add some chia seeds. Sometimes I add these and sometimes I don't. They're a good superfood. I'm gonna put in about half a scoop this time. And what else do I want to put in here? I might add a little bit of strawberries maybe. That would be good, strawberry banana. Alright, I'm just gonna add a little handful of frozen strawberries. Okay, now to this I'm gonna add some water. I'm not gonna put any ice because I've got the frozen strawberries. I'm gonna add about this much water to it and blend it up. What is it? Add it or not? That's it. I'm gonna stick the lid on this and I will just sip on it probably all the way to church. Sometimes I can drink it really fast and other times it takes me a little while just because it's cold and I have sensitive teeth. So that is all of our meals for today. We will see you tomorrow. Today is Thursday and we have Chef Kolter over here making his specialty. What's your specialty, Kolter?
Mac and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. So he's making macaroni and cheese. We're warming up the rest of the hot dogs from yesterday that we had last night for breakfast. Thank you, Clayton B. Klayton brought me flowers. For breakfast this morning. Come on, camera.
Are you talking about like these?
There we go. Klayton brought me flowers from outside. For breakfast this morning, we ate just leftover waffles. And now we're gonna have mac and cheese and hot dogs. And then, so today is the last day. My husband is off of work for 6 days. He'll have 6 or on work. He's on work for, he's got 6 days off after today. And we don't do school when he's off of work. So we won't be doing school for a week. So we really need to do some schoolwork today. But it is so incredibly nice outside right now. It says it's 68 degrees. The wind's blowing a little bit, so it keeps you cool when you're on the side with sunshine. So it's so nice. But we probably will still sit down and get some schoolwork done this afternoon, even though no one wants to do it, not even me. We've been doing, this is what happens. We've been doing school for 2 weeks, and I'm like, I'm tired of doing school. I want to play outside because it's so nice. But we've been outside this morning, and we can spend a few hours this afternoon getting our school done, and then we can go back outside. Probably when the little kids, when Klayton is resting, we'll get our school done real quick, and then we can play outside for the rest of the day since it's so nice out. Good morning, everybody. So today is Sunday, and for our food today, I'm getting ready to put it in the crock pot. We will eat lunch at church today because we have a Bible study afterwards and a time of fellowship. So we're gonna all eat together at the church. So I'm getting ready to put the meal I'm taking in the crock pot, and then I'm gonna make breakfast this morning. I'm going to make French toast and maybe some eggs to go with it, or I don't know, French toast, and that might be it. I've got two little loaves of bread, cinnamon swirl bread from the food bank, and this one's raisin cinnamon from the food bank. So I'm gonna make both of these into some French toast for breakfast. But let me show you what I'm doing over here in the crock pot. Okay, so I've got my pot on, and I just put sprayed oil in there. In the refrigerator from yesterday, we have some leftover spaghetti. So we had spaghetti for lunch yesterday. So what I'm going to do is take this spaghetti and put it into my pot, and then I'm going to add some stuff to it to kind of make it super yummy. Everyone is awake bright and early this morning because the time changed last night.
No, Kendon didn't know it, and he got out of bed and turned on the light, and I told him to shut off, and he said no. Now, actually...
So to this, I'm going to add a jar of Alfredo sauce. Maybe.
Stop it, Kryspin.
You guys, stop arguing, please. Be kind to one another. I just filled this with some water, and I'm going to shake it up. I filled it to, let's see where I filled it to. I can't quite tell. About 3/4 of the way full. 2/3.
No,
I'm going to add that in there, and that will help to keep it from burning and the noodles from getting too dry. Then I'm just going to stir it up. Why, what are you doing?
I'm hungry.
I'm going to make breakfast here in just a second. You can wait until I get done. Did you not have dinner last night or what? Alright, so after I've had that stirred up, I'm going to take a second jar of Alfredo sauce. And I'm going to dump it right over the top, and I'm not going to mix this one in.
I got too excited yesterday night. Or no, we got home from Grandma Papa's. But yeah, it was yesterday night. She fell over and you spread the height.
And this one I'm going to put some water in it also. And just dump that in.
Can it go like this? Can it go like this?
I didn't put this one quite as full. I only filled it like a 1/4 of the way full. And I just dumped that in the bottom. Okay, so on top of that, I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. Just a couple handfuls.
This is why I don't want Tina to die. She's so cute when you pedal. When you pedal, she's like this. She's like, now Pappy acting. Oh, you lick my face.
And then I'm going to put just a little bit of this Colby and Monterey Jack cheese.
Mom, can you give me some juice?
In just a second, big girl, I sure will. So this is how it looks all in the crock pot. I'm going to put the lid on this and just let it cook on low. And by lunchtime, it should be nice and warm. And the cheese should be all melted on there, and we can enjoy it at church. Alright, for breakfast this morning, I'm warming up the griddle, and we're just going to have some fried eggs. I also have some bananas sitting here for anyone who wants a banana. And some people have been eating leftover baked oatmeal from the other morning. So that is what we are doing for breakfast, real quick and easy. We got some things on our list that we want to get done today, so I'm just going to do a real quick breakfast for everyone, and then we can get our day started. Okay, today is Tuesday, and for lunch I made Sloppy Joe casserole. This is from the Large Family Table website, and it sounded good and it looked good and it was quick and easy, so I mixed this up. This is the whole recipe. If you go, I'll try to link the recipe in the description box. If you go over and find the recipe, it is for 2 9x13 pans. This is an 11x15 pan, so I just put all of it into this big pan. So we've got one big casserole and some grapes for lunch today. Okay, I am now working on dinner. I put some potatoes in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to mash those when they get done cooking, which they're done now. I'm just waiting for the pressure to go down. I'm going to make mashed potatoes with those. We have applesauce from earlier. And then I have these steaks in here that I got out actually a few days ago. So they've been in the fridge downstairs. These top steaks are old and they have a little bit of freezer burn on them that I'm going to try to cut off. Bottom ones are still good. I may end up, I don't know what I'll do with these. We'll see how much patience I have if I can get those cut off. Anyway, the bottom ones are good, so I'm going to season those up. We're going to have steak with mashed potatoes, and we're going to have applesauce. And I think I might, oh yeah, then we have apple pie for dessert. And I was thinking about cooking some squash to have. But I may not. We may just have mashed potatoes and applesauce and steak and pie. Because I'm tired. And the pie hopefully is going to be delicious because it took me like 4 hours to make it. And yeah, so that is what is for dinner tonight. I will show it to you when it gets done. Alright, Kaylee's got our mashed potatoes mixed up. She put some milk and some butter and some garlic salt in there, so those will be yummy. You could put Parmesan cheese too. And then the steaks are in the oven. I just browned them in a frying pan, and then I've got the oven on, and they're gonna finish cooking a little bit in the oven. And then our applesauce is in here, and it's really good. It's like pink. It turned pink for some reason. And that's it for dinner tonight. So that is going to conclude this, I wanted to say episode of What's for Dinner. So that's concluding this episode of What's for Dinner for this week. Thank you for watching. I'll leave any recipes that I may have used off the internet. I'll leave links to those down in the description box. Thank you, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.